She smiled, gave you her number, and vanished like she never existed. This story comes from someone my senior brother knows back in Jiangxi. Let's call him Xiaoxi. It happened during New Year's Eve going into 2023. Xiaoxi and a few buddies were off school for the holiday, so they headed to the city for some drinks and fun. They booked a hotel room near a shopping mall in the afternoon. From the window, they could see a bar across the street glowing with lights and full of people. Xiaoxi pointed and said, "That's the place. Bruss. Lot of good looking girls walking in. Let's go check it out tonight." One of his friends agreed, and they all headed there after grabbing some food. It was packed. They had to wait in line and only got in around midnight. Inside, the drinks were flowing, the music bumping, and everyone was eyeing the crowd. One friend got drunk early and was just scrolling on his phone, while the others kept drinking. As Xiaoxi and another guy were finishing their drinks, and noticed a strange group of girls at the next table. The table was messy, like someone had left in a rush, but the four girls just sat there, not talking, not on their phones, just staring off blankly. Super weird for a bar scene. Xiaoxi's buddy nudged him and said, "Hey, let's go say hi. Maybe get their contacts." So they walked up and the guy started chatting. "Hey ladies, mind if we join you or grab your numbers?" "We're right." At the next table, no one responded. Total silence. But giving up, the guy raised his voice a bit. "Come on, look how handsome my friend is. Let's at least exchange contacts." One girl finally responded. She said her name was Cheng Yuxuan and smiled faintly, pulling out her phone. She added Xiaoxi as a friend. They were thrilled and went back to their table. High -5ing. The group began whispering about the four girls. Why were they there if they weren't drinking or talking? Xiaoxi's buddy said, "Let's invite them over. Text that Cheng girl." So Xiaoxi messaged her twice, but she didn't reply. They shrugged it off. About 30 minutes later, Xiaoxi checked his phone again. She had replied 5 minutes after his message. "Can I bring my friends over too?" Xiaoxi texted back, "Course." Almost instantly, she replied, "Sorry, we've already left. Maybe next time." Weird. Xiaoxi had just seen them still sitting there when he went to the restroom. Same blank faces, same seats. He went back to his friends and said, "Yo, those girls never left. They're still there." His buddy got mad, wanted to go confront them, but Xiaoxi held him back. "It's late, almost 2 a.m. Maybe they're just not in the mood. Let it go." They partied until 3 a.m. and decided to head back. Outside, just across from a bank entrance in a narrow alley, they saw another girl. She wore a tiny skirt, black stockings, and a thin white fur coat. Xiaoxi was stunned. "Bro, that's my dream girl right there." He walked over, asked for her number. She didn't say a word, just pulled out her phone and added him. Back in the hotel, they crashed immediately. Next morning, Xiaoxi excitedly checked his phone, but nothing. No trace of either girl, no friend requests, no message history, nothing. He freaked out and told his buddies, "I swear I added them. I remember her name clear as day, Cheng Yuxuan." One friend said, "Maybe they deleted you, but there wasn't even a trace. It was like they were never there." As they talked, they started realizing something creepy. The girls never smiled, never spoke, just sat there emotionless. Even the one outside in the alley didn't share any expression. One of the guys had stayed sober that night and confirmed, yes, they definitely saw Xiaoxi adding those girls. So why was there no record? Xiaoxi called his mom, who immediately told him to come home. She called a local Taoist master. The master asked, "Has your son recently traveled out of town? Bring him in, he'll take a look." When they arrived, the master took one glance at Xiaoxi and said, "No doubt about it. He brushed up against something unclean. His energy is weak, but it's nothing serious. Stay home, rest, don't go out at night." Xiaoxi asked. Wait, that's it. I don't need any ritual or talisman. No need, just rest, get some sun. He chilled for 2 days and felt fine. Then it was time to head back to school. All his dorm mates got sick at the same time with high fevers. They took medicine and pulled through. Later, Xiaoxi went back to the bar and asked the owner, "Hey, that night were there for girls at that back table?" The owner looked confused. "Girls? No, it was just you and your friend back there, yelling and talking to yourselves. It was a busy night, and I figured you guys were just drunk. That's when they all went cold." So who or what did Xiaoxi add on his phone that night? To this day, he still remembers the name Cheng Yuxuan. Some beauty is not meant to be chased. Some encounters are best left alone. Remember, just because it looks real doesn't mean it's alive.